Bardzo dobrze.
I am yours to command.
Co chcesz, bym zrobił? Dobra, dobra.
Under normal circumstances, I would never say this, but in the last couple of days, I dipped my fingers into a few pockets. One held a bag of junk and this notebook. It contains details of the camp defense. Only a spy would make these kind of notes. We have a traitor in our midst. That's the problem. While I was working, I wasn't paying attention to faces. It could have come from a few different people. There was the notebook, of course, a potion, a candle, and this sheet of paper covered in runes of some sort. Do I look like an alchemist to you? It might be a healing potion, but it's in a weird bottle. Maybe the traitor purchased it in camp. Robbed is such a loaded term. I prefer to think of it as easing friends' physical burden. As to the question, they were all soldiers, I think. There was the notebook, of course, a potion. It's not your average tallow stick. Gold leaf is pressed into the side and it's
Let me take a look at that. Ah, yes, I recognize this. These candles are used during prayers by priests of Tempest. Actually, I've seen this exact candle before. A soldier named Cole tried to sell it to me. He seemed to think I was some sort of thief, if you could believe that.
There's nothing else special about it. Maybe a priest could tell us more. There was the notebook, of course. It looks like the page was torn out of a book. I can make no sense of the runes. All I know is it came from someone's pocket. There was the notebook, of course, a potion, a candle, and this sheet of paper. Don't let me down. Hey there, sweetheart. How's it going? Since you replied to me, I can only assume that means you got my present. Before you show me, though, I need to know something. I'm a one-man woman. Are you a one-woman man? That's what I wanted to hear, sweetheart. So, where's my present? Let me see. My. This is a pretty trinket. You've done well. Charmer, come over here for a minute. Let me thank you properly. Now. That's enough. If you want more of my kisses, you need to do a little more work. What I really want is a poem. Yes, a love poem. I can't wait to read it. Just be sure you do a good job.
I hear you may need the services of a skald, yeah? You ought to be composing a poem for the lovely Savannah? In beautiful verse for a beautiful lady. That is a great task, and you can be certain ink would flow from my pen were I to write about one such as her. That hair, those lips, oh, she is a woman to hold on to with both hands. All you need to do is look inside your own heart. What does it say to you? What does it whisper about your beloved? I cannot tell you what to write. She would recognize mine words at once. Speak what you truly feel. Oh, and do not end any of your lines with orange. Not a good idea.
I do not like the way our allies look at me.
You want me? Whatever you like.
Wasza wola? Jeśli nalegacie...
What?
You disturb my meditations. I hope you have a good reason to do so. Yes? What do you need from me? Thank you, my friend. We have to take the opportunity to show our affection when we can. None of us will live forever. Yes? What do you need from me? No. More important things need doing right now. I thank you, my friend, but I must focus on the matters at hand.
Aye?
Szybciej! Dobra.
You disturb my meditations. I hope you have a good reason to do so.
Hey, found anything else on my list yet? Getting pretty sick of Adoy running around in my head. Anything else on the list?
It is good to see you again, my friend. What do you need of me?
How may I be of service? Little. She's said to be an inspiring leader. Many flock to her cause and serve her fiercely. Some claim her the daughter of a god. Others believe she possesses a divine heritage, but generations removed, an Asimar. Her closest advisor is a priest who calls himself the revered brother Heffernan. He claims to serve not one god or pantheon, but all of them. Kalar has accepted this heresy.
One of her goals is to see you dead. Do the others really matter?
Better to know thy enemy than die in ignorance.
Jak długo przyjdzie nam tu czekać? Siedzimy tu bezczynnie, a na południu lada moment coś się wydarzy.
Yes? What is it? Well, don't just stand...
Oi, hero! I'll have words with you.
Viconia is her own person, Durgar. Thou hast no claim upon her.
Be gone. I want nothing more to do with you.
This and that to be done, no time to stay and chatter.
The hero of Baldur's Gate deigns to speak with me. I am honored.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
Sweetheart?
Co chcesz, bym zrobił? Jeśli nalegacie...
Help me.
Her symptoms are much more advanced. But why? Ah, her position in the center of camp. Proximity to others with the illness must make it worse.
Help me. Help me.
This man is in obvious pain, but he's also agitated. He's wasting energy flailing about. We need to get him to calm down. Relax, human. We're going to... Wait! Stop!
Nie wyjdziesz...
You have my greetings, faithful one.
The bark of the blackthorn tree might be used to brew a cure, if we can find one soon enough for it to make a difference.
My God protects me and watches us all.
Yes?
Right.
Wasza wola? Dobra, dobra.
Did you need something, young one? How... Where did you get this? Answer me. That is from a code book used to translate military ciphers. You shouldn't be seeing it. Return it at once. Very well. I will believe you. Do not make me regret it. I loaned that book to one of Netherlock's lieutenants, a man named Malden Call.
Co chcesz, bym zrobił? Wasza wola? Jeśli nalegacie...
Nie pogardziłbym łykiem krzepkiego, krasnoludzkiego trunku.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse lot in my entire career! You're the hero of Baldur's Gate. Why not? Come talk to me when you finish drilling them and we'll see how you did. Dismissed.
Oh, I like you.
I thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome here.
You are welcome in my sight.
Czarodziejski lud rzadko miewa czas na pogawędki.
na poznanie nowych przyjaciół.
You are welcome in my sight.
What a bunch of pathetic babies! I've never seen a worse lot in my entire career. Incredible. I didn't think it was possible to whip that ragtag unit into shape, but you've done it. These louts might actually have my back in battle thanks to you. Here, take this. I don't need it, and you might.
Szybciej! Co chcesz, bym zrobił? Bardzo dobrze.
You gutless worm, what gives you the right to tell me what to do with my men?
You mean your 50 men? Why, my 350 men, of course.
A tenth of Daggerford's population, Delancey. 1 in 10. That's what I've brought to this effort.
And it is appreciated. But Baldur's Gate, and especially Waterdeep, have provided the majority of troops here. I'll not risk them needlessly. And who, pray tell, are you?
General Hayther Stonehand, Torson Cedric Delancey, allow me to present the hero of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, aye. So what was that business on Boroskir Bridge about? You know how many of our people worship Lathander? Tempest? And you burn the dead lord of bloody murder Baal symbol into the ground where he died. Great, that's sure to boost morale.
Hayther, please, show a little decorum. The reinforcements you've brought are a welcome and much-needed asset. Your presence is problematic. Many are disturbed by tales of Boroskir Bridge. It would be best if you were away from the camp for a time. As it happens, there's a matter that requires attention a ways from here. Word has gotten round that Kalar's forces are receiving supplies via caverns beneath Dragonspear Castle. We have a rough idea where the entrance is, beyond Dead Man's Pass, as the locals like to call it.
That's assuming the information we have is accurate. Torture usually gets you answers, but it doesn't always get you the truth.
I'd stoop lower than that if it meant saving the life of a single soldier under my command.
We have reason to believe Kalar Argent's top advisor, a priest named Heffernan, is quartered in Dragonspear's basement. We know very little of Heffernan, other than he apparently has Kalar's ear.
We do know that a series of caverns runs beneath the castle. We believe Kalar is channeling supplies through the tunnels rather than attempting to break our perimeter. So there is a way into the castle from below. Or just kill him. That would also be an acceptable result. Then yes, find his quarters and learn what you can.
That is what needs doing. Will you do it?
Just so we're clear, our resources are limited, and our focus must be on containing the castle. If you should get into trouble outside this camp, you'll be on your own. We simply don't have the personnel for a rescue party, no matter how valuable the person captured may be. Before you leave, there's a tent near the camp entrance that belongs to a dwarf named Fossey Dug Deep. Go see her. She's been working on something you might find useful as you explore the underground river beneath Dragonspear.
You don't know that, and even if you did, it's not your decision to make. Just let it go, Pritchard. Like it or not, we aren't the ones who get to make the call. Pritchard here thinks we should send a small force into Dragonspear to try and take out Kalar and end this mess before the real battle gets underway.
Pritchard! Cousin, it's me, Glint!
Glint? What are you doing here?
Mom's been worried about the family. She sent me out to make sure everything's all right. Is it? Are you all right? Let's not talk of that, cousin. How is and well he? And Uncle Morisk?
Well, look who we have here. The hero of Baldur's Gate deigns to walk among us. Aren't you supposed to be spelunking in Kalar's caverns? Now that you mention it, I do have a bug in my boot about something. I've heard rumors of a thieves' guild forming in camp. Small at the moment. I'd like to make it smaller still. You always get some leeches in camps, but this one's had more than its share. Some of my men say they've been asked to steal from dead soldiers and pawn their scavengings through a black market. I won't have...
The guild will pressure the soldiers to do what they ask and make an example of those who won't. Not an uncommon practice.
You're new here, so the guild probably hasn't gotten to you yet. You may be a black-hearted villain, but people see you're here to help. Started with a merchant named Wiseob. I've heard she'd sell the coppers right off your granny's dead eyes. You always get some leeches in camps, but this one's had more than its share. Some of my men say they've been asked to steal from dead soldiers and pawn their scavengings through a black market. You're new here, so the guild probably hasn't gotten to you yet. You may... Well, don't go announcing your mission to the whole camp. Keep it under your hood, eh? Now, get moving.
I need to speak with you about my cousin. I was wondering if you could perhaps beat him to within an inch of his life. You may not have noticed this, but Pritchard, well, he can be a bit of a handful. He's difficult enough under normal circumstances. Give him any kind of power and, well, it goes straight to his head. If he stays in this camp, I guarantee you he's going to rub someone the wrong way. Probably several someones. They're going to kill him. Kill him repeatedly if history's anything to judge by. Exactly. You don't know Pritchard the way I do. There's only one way to get any message through that thick skull of his. Words alone just won't do it. Thank you. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Oh! Who goes there? Sorry. A little drink yesterday evening turned into a lot of drinks early this morning. I'm not in the best shape right now.
Rada jestem ze znajomości.
We're few, but fierce. We're few, but fierce.
We've been discussing important strategic matters. What do you want?
Am I glad to see you? I know we've had our differences, but I need your help. Ski's Silver Shields left the camp. Perimeter guards said she headed in the direction of Dragonspear Castle. Bring her back safely. If the crusade takes Ski, her father will have all our heads.
And you're certain it's stable?
What do you need?
Ah, glad you came. This is Fossey Dugdeep. Fossey, tell them about the potion of explosion barrel. When you're inside the caverns, consult this amulet each time you come to an intersection. It will guide you to the best placement for the barrel. Now, Fossey, would you please excuse us? The explosives are just one strategy I've formulated to undermine our enemy. I've another that you might help with. These flasks contain poison, taken from a priestess of Talona we captured and interrogated. Her evil works can now be turned to... We know Dragonspear is being supplied via the caverns you'll be visiting shortly, if all goes as planned. If you put a few drops of this in the enemy food supplies and water, we would have an edge when we finally confront the Shining Lady. Do this, and you'll be more than adequately rewarded. You are doing the Sword Coast a great service. May fortune smile upon you in your mission. Farewell.
I have many fine wares. An army marches on its stomach.
Czarodziejski lud rzadko miewa czas na pogawędki.
Wasza wola? Dobra, dobra.
Your need? Yes, dear.
Szybciej! Dobra, dobra.
I have many fine wares.
Thy demand? And?
Co chcesz, bym zrobił? Bardzo dobrze.
We're few, but fierce.
Gods, I've met vipers with less venom than you.
You there! You look moneyed and in dire need of Wilhelmina's miracle turnip juice. One turnip juice. Don't forget to tell your friends.
An excellent day for whatever you're after.
Dobra, dobra.
An excellent day for whatever you're after.
Bardzo dobrze. Jeśli nalegacie...
You called? Yep.
Co chcesz, bym z... Dobra, dobra.
I have many fine wares.
Szybciej! Co chcesz, bym zrobił? Bardzo dobrze.
Rada jestem ze znajomości.
What do you need?
They called.
Wasza wola? Bardzo dobrze.
Good to see you. We have a spy among us? Do you know who? Malden Call. I knew him well. I thought I did. We have to tighten our security. No one can be trusted anymore, not even our own forces.
Szybciej! Wasza wola? Szybciej! Jeśli nalegacie... Bardzo dobrze.
She is a priest of Tempest, god of battles. She has little use for reason. You'll win her respect through violence.
You're a fierce warrior, no doubt. And Tempest is the god of warriors. I believe you. The other night I saw Malden Call leaving my tent. I chased him, but he got away. I'm sure he took the candle, but I can prove nothing. I didn't report it. I plan to speak to...
Good to see you. We have a spy. Malden Call. I knew him well. I thought I did. We have to tighten our security. No one can be trusted.
Co chcesz, bym
Not even
wasza
our own
wola?
forces.
You're fair enough.
Szybciej. Bardzo dobrze. Jeśli nalegacie...
She is a priest of Tempest, god of battles. She has little use for reason.
The other night I saw Molten Call leaving my tent. I chased him, but he got away. I'm sure he took the candle, but I can prove nothing. I didn't...
Good to see you. Malden Call. I knew him well. I thought I did. We have to tighten our security. No one can be trusted, not even our own forces.
Co chcesz, bym... Wasza wola? Jeśli nalegacie...
Speak. How can the Lion of Luskan be of service to you at this time?
Hey! Found anything else on my list yet? Getting pretty sick of a doy running around in my head. Anything else on the list?
Well, look who we have here. The hero of Baldur's Gate D. That's the way to get things done. Tell me, what did their faces look like when you kicked their rumps all the way through Dead Man's Pass? Good work. We'll put those jackals to good use in the battle. March them up front, eh? Here's something. Now, what's the price we agreed on? 300 gold, was it? I like your spirit. Here you are, hero. 500 gold. Now, get moving. We've got a war to win.
Co chcesz, bym zrobił? Wasza wola? Jeśli nalegacie...
Speak. How can the Lion of Luskan be of service to you at this time?
I have many fine wares.
Szybciej! Co chcesz, bym zrobił?
You're mine now.
Mercy, please, show mercy. I beg you.
That's enough.
Clint? Cousin? What's going on?
I'm sorry, Pritchard. You've got to leave the camp. Go back to Daggerford. Mom would never forgive me if I let you die, Pritchard. You've got to get out of here. You're a good man, Pritchard. Don't become a good dead man.
Oh, all right. I'll go. Here, take this dagger. It was Father's. He used it during the last 2 Dragonspear wars. It's only fitting a gardener's son fighting this one wield it now. Goodbye, cousin. Farewell.
That's a wonderful sentiment, Pritchard. I mean, I'm a cleric, so I won't be able to actually wield it in the strictest sense of the word, but I'll carry it. As a gardener's son, proudly I'll carry it. No, I do like it. I love it. I'll treasure it always. Seriously? Seriously. We're making some seriously bad calls.
You called?
Wasza wola? Co chcesz, bym... Jeśli nalegacie...
Unhappy without direction.
Wasza wola? Czym? Jeśli nalegacie... Co? Jeśli nalegacie... Co chcesz, bym zrobił?
This is the end for you.
Mercy, please. That's enough. Clint? I'm sorry, Pritchard. Mom would never. You're a.
Oh.
That's a. No. I do like it. I love it. I'll
Boo has
treasure it
not
always.
said anything out of politeness, but I know he is unhappy without direction.
Yes?
Wasza wola? Jeśli
Your actions are as
nalegacie...
ill-judged as they are incomprehensible.
Bardzo dobrze.